Hey guys, what's good? My name is WMG and welcome to Nano Reefing. So as promised, I was going to make an installation video, but I thought I might as well go ahead and do the mod along with it. So I'm here in my basement right now and I'm going to modify this unit so that this won't happen. Alright, do you see how everything just snapped apart as soon as you wanted to take it apart? So I find that kind of annoying. And I'm just going to do a very simple mod that everyone can do so that that won't happen, right? So you can just take out the unit without having the whole thing fall apart in your sump, and as well with the cap. All right, so right off the bat, I can tell that this the mouth that opens up into the collection cup is kind of sharp, and as soon as bubbles will overflow into the collection cup, I can tell that they're just going to pop there. So all you want to do really is just take some sandpaper and sand that down. As you can see, the cap is always popping off whenever you just slightly tap it. I'm going to basically fix this the same way as I'll do the rest of the unit. Alright guys, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to take some super glue. Doesn't really matter what kind, I just like some fast setting super glue. And we're going to run it along the edge, the inside edge of the cap. Basically what this does is add a layer around the edge, making the plastic thicker. That way, when you put it on, it's going to go on with some tension and keep it from popping off without. So let's unscrew our super glue here and start adding the glue. Alright, what you want to do is pretty much just do a nice even coat around the whole thing. You can see how the edge is becoming glossy. That's basically what you want. Just do a nice little even coat all the way around, and then go ahead and let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes and maybe go ahead and let it cure overnight. Next, we're going to go ahead and do it for the body of the skimmer. We're just going to go ahead and add a nice even thin coat around the edge just to make sure that when it snaps in place, it'll go under tension, keeping it from falling apart. And then after this, we're going to go ahead and do the same for the inside cup that lays itself right above the impeller, so that that won't fall apart when you take this body unit off. Okay, so we're back at my sump, and I'm going to go ahead and do a quick installation and removal of my old skimmer. Alright, so you can see there in the back that I have an air pump driven protein skimmer. Fix the camera. Okay. So this thing definitely needs replacing. So it's air pump driven, and I'm just going to pop off the collection cup. It's got a nice structure. It was alright for a while. Let me just show you guys the skimmate here. It did a very good job skimming if you gave it a lot of time. So this amount that you see here, that's about 3 weeks worth of skimmate. Now, it's not too good for, it's better than nothing, but it's practically nothing. Right? So the color, it's not too bad, but it's still watery. It's not exactly what I wanted for that time period. I want that much skimmate at least per week. Maybe 5 days. So you can see there's particles in there, but for 3 weeks, that's nothing really. So that's why I decided to go ahead and upgrade to the AquaEuro Nano skimmer. All right, now let me just reach back here and pull the unit out. Let's see here. All right, it's attached to a pump, so I had a huge pump. I have a huge pump here right next to it, and it's just too bulky. I mean, for the amount of skimming that I'm getting, footprint is not worth it. Alright, so here it is. I've actually modified it myself to get it to produce more skimmate. The air stone is right there. Alright, now here's something else I didn't like. I have to, when you have a wooden air stone protein skimmer, you really got to change this thing out a lot. You can just, I don't even know what that, I don't even want to know what that is. But it's a pain in the butt. That's just nasty. It's a pain in the butt. You have to change this out maybe every 2, maybe 3 weeks. And, you know, you spend $7 on an air stone and eventually it adds up. And I had to raise it using this tile and egg crate that I have back here. And that's just, you know, if the positioning wasn't just right, I wouldn't get any skimmate at all. So I'm glad I'm changing it out. Next, we'll be going to the bathroom and just doing a quick rinse of the skimmer. Alright, so here we are. And we're going to go ahead and just rinse this new skimmer. When it comes from the manufacturer, basically, it's probably going to be covered in oil. And we definitely don't want this inside our nano reef. So I'm going to go ahead and do a quick little rinse. And I'll be right back. Alright guys, so here we are back at my sump, and I'm going to go ahead and real quick install this guy into my sump. After that, I'll show you guys how it's working right off the bat. This skimmer is probably going to need about a week to break in, so in a little while I'll do another video. I'll do like a review on it basically. Alright, so let me stick it in here. Basically it's floating, so I'm gonna need this clip. As you can see, I took out my my carbon reactor, and I thought while I was taking it out that I might as well go ahead and do a DIY video on it, so you guys will be able to check that out soon. Those of you with bigger aquariums, you'll be able to do the DIY reactor. It'll just have to be larger, of course. Okay, so I've gone ahead and zoomed in on it without the top on. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on now just so you guys can see what happens actually. So, alright, let me go ahead and turn it on. Alright, there it goes. Just fills this up with water. And you can already see some bubbling. Okay, there's the water levels rising. There you go, and as you can see, there you go, it comes out. Okay, so it stopped at there because I have the thing limited already. Alright, there you go. And there it is with the collection cup on. Alright, let me go ahead and adjust the water level. And as you can see, water level is going to increase inside the collection cup. There we go. Alright. I'm going to try to be careful here. Okay. Alright, so I want it at about there. And hopefully after the break-in period, I'll have some skimmate. Alright, so I've zoomed in and already you can see a good amount of bubbling going on. It's about an inch of bubbling going on. Let's see if we can zoom in here. Yeah, that's good enough. Alright, I'm going to switch to a top view. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button because I'll definitely be doing more videos about nano aquariums and about everything, basically. Now, I need to ask you guys a question. What kind of protein skimmer do you use? What size is your tank? And would you recommend it to my other viewers? And as always, don't forget to wait up for the next video. Later.